Oh my days. How bad was that today? It was so bad. Welcome to Duke's United Show. I'm here on my own today. I'm going to be talking about exactly what happened and how I saw the game. I'm going to break down everything. I've got a few points to make. United were not on it today. We were not at the races. It's not good. It's not good. But I've got 5 points here that I'm going to make to you guys and see what you think about what I've said, what I'm saying. Number one, Rashford is redundant on the right. Why are we playing on the right? Please, somebody tell Ten Hag that Rashford should not play on the right ever again because he's redundant. He can't play on the right. He can't do anything. It's like he loses all his skills as soon as he moves to the right side. The skills that he has, taking players on, getting him behind. Once he gets dribbling on it, you might as well say goodbye. Give the ball to someone else. Let something else happen because it's just not happening. It is just not happening. Rashford, mate, I don't know what it is, but we can't put you on the right. We got to put Rashford up front or on the left. If he's not up front or on the left, I don't see the point in him playing. To be fair, I would have really kept Rashford on the left and let Garnacho play on the right. But maybe is the fact of the matter is Garnacho's obviously doing what he's doing in the last game and in the game before in Europe. Probably thought, let me keep him in his position. But again, he's going to have to soon realise Rashford cannot play off the right. So that's number one, point number one. Number two, sure, he's on autopilot again. I don't know what's wrong with him. But today he was kind of just chilling and there was no urgency to his play. He did okay keeping the ball and stuff. And, he got his goal, which was not really his goal, as an own goal, whatever. But look, he's got to do better. On the goal, on the third goal, was it the third goal? Yeah. He's jogging back and he's facing his own goal. And he doesn't even, once he gets back in position, why doesn't he turn around and then see the play as it's happening? He's still facing the wrong way. And I'm just thinking, man, I heard this earlier from Stephen Alston. He was talking about, sure, his awareness of what's going on around him. Sometimes he doesn't bother. And today I saw it evident. It was very evident. He should have turned around and he should have got to his position, turned around, and then been able to get out to the danger when it happens. But instead, all three players were in one place. It was Ericsson, I think it was Casemiro and Shaw, all together, standing together. When it should be really the midfielders coming back, maybe facing their own goal. But Shaw should have got back, faced his goal, and been able to, push people where he wanted to or get out to the ball quickly. But again, Shaw, autopilot. You need to, that's why I knew Malacia was going to come on. I just knew it. I could see it happening, and he deserved to come on. Number three, we missed Varane today. We're playing against a very good. This is the thing. They're in the low positions, but they're not as bad as as people think they are. I've talked about this in the preview. They have got Bailey. They have got what's his name up front. He did very well today. Ollie Watkins, very, very well. And then they got Jacob Rabsey. They got so many players that they're actually pretty good. That's why you saw them get mixed results. They got a 4-0 victory at Brentford. They lose 4-0 to Newcastle, and then you start thinking, oh, they're rubbish. They're not getting relegated. They're not a side that will be relegated. They will be mid-table this year. 100% they will be mid-table. I can't see it happening. To be fair, Varane, if he was in there, he would have had the pace and the positioning to cover a few things. But again, obviously, I can't be too upset with Martinez because he had a really good game, other than the fact that he got paced out by a player who's really fast. There's nothing you can really do about that. He was still trying to get there, and then the keeper, and he's made a very good finish, and De Gea couldn't save it. So, but we did miss Varane today. You can see we needed him. But again, I'm not saying that the back two. I think the back two did okay. To be fair, I think Lindelof and Martinez overall over the 90 minutes, I think they did okay. And number four, this should have probably been number one, but look, I just made the points and I thought let's just put it out there. Ronaldo, non-existent, absolutely non-existent today, and he has been for the last I don't know how many games that he's been starting since he had that strop. But United, we don't have the ability yet to make chances, make clear-cut chances for our strikers. And with Ronaldo at the age he is, we cannot play him if we're not creating chances for him. He's not even got half a chance today. He didn't get nothing because we don't create. We don't move the ball quick enough. I'm watching Arsenal earlier today, and they just went from the back, pop, 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 straight out to Saka, one-on-one. One-on-one with his man. Let me take him on. Then he takes him down the line, and that shaggy hair boy, left back, new boy, can't remember his name now, he's gone out of my head, tackles him and fouls him. That's what you want. You need, Man United, we need to move the ball a lot quicker to get the ball into our wingers. So when Anthony comes back, I want to see him getting the ball and taking players on the same way Saka does. We need to get to that kind of football. We're nearly there. We're getting there. But then again, the left side, we don't really have that fluency of a player there. Rashford is good at what he's doing, like getting goals for us. But in terms of like what Martinelli's doing, like when he gets on the ball, he wants to just dribble at you straight away. And they work the ball to them quickly. They get the ball in isolation so often that they're going to do something with it well, every now and again. We get the ball and everyone's overloaded. Everyone's defending and there's a person backing them up as well. There's no chance of getting through because we're playing far too slowly. It doesn't make no sense to me. I don't understand. But Ronaldo, look, we know he needs service. We know that's what he needs. Otherwise, there's no point in playing. Today was a game where there was no point in playing. He needs to be sitting down. Now he's realizing, I was saying before, he needs to get this. What does he need to get? He needs to be given the chance to fail. Right now, he's failing. And it's not through his own fault, to be fair. It's through the fact that United cannot create these free chances for him. And we're just going to be hurt because of it. So through no fault of your own, in terms of us being able to provide, I think we need a different type of player. And unfortunately, Ronaldo, you shouldn't really be playing in this kind of team. The way we're playing right now, I don't think you're going to work. That's why we need to go for something else up front. Put Martial up there. Throw Rashford back up there. Change it up. If you want to, put Ronaldo in the hole. Like, let him play in the hole instead. Can we not do that? And you see Donny come on, he's doing his nice little bits and pieces, but not enough. Not enough in a game like this. But again, if the ball ain't move quick enough, then again, he as well can't really do that. He tried to force a lot of issues. He tried to be the man making runs. He did play a few nice balls, but again, not enough. There was not enough there to us to say, yeah, you did really well. And then when you lose, it compounds that, doesn't it? It makes it so it's even worse. So again, Ronaldo, non-existent up front. Then we go to United's reinforcements in January. That's what we need. This is point number 5. We need reinforcements in January. We need a striker. We need a player who can play in the hole and take the ball. That's why hearing about the João Felixes of this world, being able to get on it and dribble from the hole and then do 1-2s and get it back and do bits, that's one position. Then you've got it. Okay, I know he can play up front or he can play in the hole because he's been doing that. I'd rather see him up front, to be fair, because he is a forward and I don't think he's been used right at Atletico. I think we could use him differently and he would really help us. That's basically what I think. We definitely need some reinforcements in January. So that's my 5 takeaways from this game. And we're going to get straight into the player ratings because I just need to talk about each player. Let's go into each player and let's see what they did. So we start with De Gea because De Gea was the first man. He's the man between the sticks. And I don't think it was really his fault. I don't think it was your fault, De Gea. That goal was a good goal. Maybe you could have done a little bit better. But again, I'm not going to fault you for that. Free kick goes in. It's right in the corner. Maybe you've seen it a bit late as well. Nothing you can do about that. The only thing I can be upset about you about is when you try to you're trying to scare us with your feet. Like you miscontrol the ball. You can't be miscontrolling the ball with the ball under your feet. It doesn't matter what happens. There are things that you cannot be seen to do. If you ever concede a goal like that, that's when the people will come back out again and start saying you need to leave. So please, save us. But other than that, you did well and you was comfortable all game pretty much. You did what you needed to do. You came and collected your crosses. You saved the shots. You didn't spill anything. You did okay. So to be fair, when you concede 3, you're not going to get more than a 6. So you get a 6 there. So that's all I can give you, mate. So yeah, De Gea's on a 6. Then we move to Dalot. So Dalot, you did okay, but again, it's your end product that I want to see now. You're not really giving me much end product anymore. We want to see that you're defensive, all good. You're doing okay now. But in terms of getting that ball in the final third and then picking out someone, that's where the Reece James, the Trents, these guys are ahead of you by miles. They're streets ahead at the minute. So once you add that to your game, and now again, you got a yellow card as well, you are banned. So now we may see Malacia on the right for the next game, or we may see Aaron Wan-Bissaka come back in and let's see what he can do. I want to see what he can do because we know defensively he's very, very good. Let's see if he's actually improved playing-wise, options-wise. Knowing when he's got options, can he actually play with the team that are playing more football now? Can he do it? Because defensively, I'm loving him. I've always loved him. And we all have as well. So let's not be short with a short memory here. Aaron Wan-Bissaka was once a player we all said was the best one-on-one defender there is in the world, pretty much, in Europe, whatever it is. So anyway, Dalot, I'm going to give you a 6 because we let 3 in. Can't give you more than that, mate. And you wasn't really bossing it as much as you have been doing of late. So I'm going to give you a 6. Move on to Lindelof. I think Lindelof, you did okay. You didn't do nothing wrong again. And you did, you know what? You did okay. There wasn't any time where I was worried, any time where you got turned inside out or anything like that. You've done well. You've done well enough. So I'm giving you a 6 as well. It's not too bad, not too good. So yeah, you deserve a 6 at Lindelof. Coming into Martinez now, though. Martinez, you did get paced for the goal. You did get paced by Bailey. But let's see, just Liverpool have just got their goal, haven't they? Liverpool 1-0 up already. Let's see that goal. Ball in from Robertson. Touch. Ball in. Bottom corner. Good night. See you later. Not in my team anyway. But anyway, Martinez, mate, you got pace for the goal, but he was already in front of you. You were just trying to catch him. You were never going to catch him. That's for sure. But one thing is, you gave him some the rest of that game. You gave him some. And that's what I want to see. A proper Rottweiler in the game. That's what you did. And I was happy with you. You defended very well after that. And look, if you wasn't there, we would have let more goals in. Simple as that. So Martinez, I'm going to give you pretty much, you know what? Martinez, actually, yeah, come to think of it. Sorry about this, but come to think of it, you're man of match for Man United. The best player on Man United's side was you. You were the man of match, Martinez. You were. You definitely was. I'm giving you a 7. Let's see what anyone else thinks of that. And then you got Shaw. Shaw, I'm not too happy with you, Shaw. You were just relaxed, too much relaxation. I don't like it. You know what happens when you start doing this. You start getting complacent. Then someone comes back in, then you have to be back on your game. Please just be back on your game from minute 1. Please. Do not rest on your laurels. Keep getting better. Keep pushing yourself. Today, I wasn't too happy with that. Obviously, the goal came. You scored a goal, a bit of luck. You kept the ball okay. But look, you wasn't really up to it like Lindelof was, like Dalot was. You didn't have that urgency to make something happen. You were kind of just relaxed. We're 2-0 down, and you still not got urgency. And then that goal, that third goal, you're jogging back and relaxed. I'm giving you a 5, mate. You deserve a 5. For me, you deserve a 5. Not happy. Not happy at all. I don't know what anyone else thinks, but I'm not happy with him at all. At all. But let's take a look at Mr. Casemiro. Again, another boss. He did boss it today. He was doing all what he needs to do. He's winning balls. He was providing protection. But he still wasn't as boss-worthy as we know he is. So I'm going to have to give him a 6. He did what he's supposed to do, pretty much, for the most part of the game. But again, we've lost 3-1. and you're in the side. And nothing really came going forward from you. And defensively, you did okay. You did all right. I think you could have been positioned probably better for the first goal. But again, when I looked at it, you were marking the midfielder, Casemiro, and then there was just space in behind. I don't know what happened there. I don't know who to blame. I'm not really a defender there, so I got to look at it again. But Casemiro, you deserve the 6. I'm giving you a 6. So we move on. We move to the Eriksen situation. Eriksen, I think he was okay. He did all right. He was trying to make things happen. He was trying to make things happen, but nothing really happened. He put some good balls in that didn't really amount to nothing in the end, but they were good balls. He tried his best to keep the ball and make things happen. Again, he's done well, but not well enough. So I'm giving you a 6 as well, Eriksen. You don't deserve anything else. Move on to Donny. So Donny van der Beek had a few nice touches, as I said. You made some some very good runs as well. People didn't see you. You put some balls out wide. You did okay. You did. But the fact that we're losing and the fact that we were playing so slow meant that you were never going to get in the game the way you want to get in the game. You're not going to do what Bruno does anyway, in terms of like being that man who's going to shoot and score goals and also assist mad chances. You're a link man. You're a popper and mover. That's what you are, and that's what you did today. For the most part, you did okay, but we need more. We definitely need more. And in these games where we're losing straight away in the first 20 minutes, and then when our tempo is slow, there's nothing you can really do. I'm not going to blame you because I know exactly what it's like. I know exactly what it's like, Donny. So listen to me. Don't listen to anyone else saying that you're finished or whatever. You can play football. We just need you to be in the right environment. Once you're in the right environment, you will do the job. But today, I'm afraid I'm going to have to give you a 5. You deserve a 5. And I'm sure everyone else agrees with me that he deserves a 5. Now, we move on to Rashford on the right. Like I said, I don't want to see him play on the right ever again. I don't want to see you play on the right ever again, Rashi. I do love you. Good player. Doing very well for us this season. But seriously, playing on the right is not for me, not for you, not for anybody. Just tell the gaffer, listen, just please don't play me if you put me on the right. I can't play football if I'm on the right. I lose all my skills. I can't do nothing at all. Just please, just put the youth player on the pitch if you're going to play me on the right. He was non-existent, mate. Non-existent. Please, 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 Ten Hag, don't put him there again. Ever. You got a 5 as well, mate. You got a 5. I'm going to go Garnacho. Garnacho, he's quiet, but he tried to do bits and pieces. But still, second half, you weren't really involved at all. First half, again, now you're going to see, you got the pace, you can take people on, but if you don't get the ball early, you cannot use your pace. This is the problem we have with the Sanchos of this world, the Antonys of this world. If you get the ball slowly, and then the ball comes, and then you've now got a man who's defending you, and then a man behind him defending him as well, you've got no chance. You have got no chance of pacing anyone out down the line when there's only this much space to get in behind him. So again, Garnacho, through not much fault of your own, you were trying your best, but now you understand why Sancho's not really getting the plaudits or even able to run at anyone or do bits, because he has to cut in. There's nothing else you can do. So I'm gonna have to give you a 5 as well, Garnacho. You're getting a 5. You know what? If they got a 5, I'm going to stick with what I'm stuck with. I'm not going to change it because that's not fair. I'm going to stick with what I initially thought. Cristiano, looks like you're done, mate. It looks like you're done. In this team, it looks like you're done. I think it just felt like he was never going to get in the game. Nothing was ever going to happen with this guy. Chances are never going to come to him. I was just thinking, what do we do with you, Ronaldo? The manager, now you've had that chat, you had whatever, you had your strop. Now it's like you've got mind control over the manager. He ain't going to take you out of the side. You're captain now. Someone tell me what's going on. Someone tell me what's happening. What happened to the ruthlessness of, I want this team? I want to see Rashford up front, Garnacho on, and probably even Elanga today, and then bring Martial on when he's tired, and then move Rashford off to the left, or maybe Garnacho, whoever's playing the best out of the few. That's what we should have done today, but we didn't. And Ronaldo stayed on the pitch for 90 minutes, and we just looked toothless. We looked toothless. We had nothing going forward. So Ronaldo, get a 5, mate. Get a 5. So the last but not least, I know we got Elanga came on. We saw Malacia come on. We saw Martial come on. But look, I ain't giving him nothing. They weren't on long enough. Nothing really happened. But Mr. Ten Hag today, you didn't do that well. You didn't do that well. First time I'm giving you a low score. Your score is a 5. I feel you picked the wrong. So the first thing is you picked the players in the wrong positions today. 100%, everyone could have told you Rashford cannot play on the right. Secondly, you know that we cannot create chances. We were creating chances before, but I don't know. But we just not got that fluidity about us. So Ronaldo shouldn't have been playing today. We should have used more pace and try to get at him, bring Ronaldo on in the second half. And that was really it. Those two things I noticed that were not right. That's why even when I made my team sheet, I put Rashford on the left. I was thinking, no way is he putting Rashford on there. Surely you just give Garnacho some time on the right and let him get down the wing and cross it in or use his left. I think he'd do much better on the right than Rashford would do on the right, that's for sure. So that's me anyway. So Ten Hag, you would get a 5 if I were you. But yeah, that's basically it, guys. That's basically it. Look, we've got Villa again on Thursday. Let me take this guy off my face. We've got Villa again on Thursday in the Cup. I am actually going to the game with my son. I should be going to the game anyway. Getting my ticket sorted out tomorrow. So yeah, I'll be at that game. But yeah, all in all, in conclusion, United not good enough. Villa, very good. Playing very good football. And they are definitely not a bottom 6 side. They are going to be in the top 10, maybe 11, 12. They're going to be mid-table now. I think that's where they belong because they got two good players. Their players are too good to be down where they're at. And Unai Emery knows how to play his football. If all of you remember watching Arsenal when he was there, he played some really good attacking football. With Villarreal, he was doing great stuff. And now he's back here. He's got good players at his disposal. Remember, Coutinho wasn't even involved. But look, the team looked good. They looked very good. They kept possession of the ball. They maintained the tempo. They took us for pace. They made us look like we should have been making them look. They looked like the team that was up in the top position, and we looked like the team that was at the bottom today. So Villa, hats off to you. You've got players that can do bits. You know, Bailey was man of match 100% for me. Leon Bailey was absolutely tearing ass. Ollie Watkins on fire, holding up the ball very well, linking up nice. Ramsey did okay, scored his goal. Look, the boys, the defense looked good. They look good, man. I got to say, they look good. No wonder why they beat Brentford 4-0. No wonder. So anyway, with that being said, I'm not happy. We lost the game. Feeling a bit downhearted. But anyway, make sure you look out for Garth tomorrow with the Monday roundup. With the morning roundup, sorry. And then we'll be seeing you for the preview on Wednesday. So I'll do the preview on Wednesday at 5 p.m. and then we'll see you at the game. I'll be at the game, so maybe I won't be doing the post-match straight after. Maybe do it in the morning. But anyway, peace out, stay safe, and see you guys soon.